All right, chat. Give me a second. All right, chat. Give me a second. I'm not staying with the Santi. Chat. Give me a second. Yes. Talk to me, Mezzo. What? I missed his call. Talk to me, Mezzo. GFS 18Z run. I just got on stream. Should I show everyone? Charles, what's going on? There's not a Cat 5 hurricane in the Caribbean near line. Alright, hold up. Well, let me go to Tropical Tidbits. Wow, I have been working on my merch store all day. And dealing with babies. Okay, let's take a look at this. Forecast models, GFS. Oh, I gotta get down to the Caribbean. Regions. Don't excite me like this, dude. Why isn't it showing? It's only showing me Western Atlantic. That's fine. Oh. Oh. That is so crazy. It gets down to 9. It's probably Cat 4. 944, 948. Oh my god. In May. That's pretty that's pretty far, but just the fact that models are even seeing this in May is the surprising part. Wow, incredible. Oh, it's about to be fun. All right, I'm gonna send you a link. I want to know your opinion on the merch shop. Yeah. All right. I gotta stream. I'll talk to you. Peace. Sending it to you later. All right, chat. We're gonna get started here. 1 second. We're gonna get started here, and we're gonna talk about that. Just give me 1 second, chat. Just one. Sorry, you don't want to hear my voice. One second. You know, I just got back. I just got to get some things adjusted. Anyways, let's get this going. Ah! Why did I just get so dark? Hello? There I am. Absolutely crazy thunderstorms, Toledo, Ohio. Got a little hail. All right, we can talk about that. Check. Check. 1 2 1 3 1 4 8 5 6. Father of 2. That's right. I'm a girl dad. Oh, why don't I still don't have my old headphones? Ugh, I hate these headphones. Oh God, I'm not gonna buy another pair. Those are expensive. I gotta get my stepdad to ship them up to me. Feds, what's popping? What? Wait. What the fuck? What the frick was that? This doesn't occur. My live does not contain the comment. Yeah. Okay, wait. TikTok just did this thing to my live again. I'm gonna have to shut off my TikTok live and then reopen it, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone saying congratulations. TikTok just said I'm not doing enough of my live because it's robots that don't understand anything. So now I have to close my live, I think, and reopen it. Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. Let me close the live. I'm literally going to be back. Live, guys, in 2 seconds. TikTok is making me shut my live down and reopen it. This is the stuff I complain about on my story all the time. Bots just told TikTok that I was doing nothing on my live. All right, 1 second. Like you can't just talk with your chat for a second. It's ridiculous. I'm literally ending live and restarting live within 10 seconds. Here we go. All right. Well, what's going on, guys? Allie first. Let's go. Rawr. Get into my life. Rawr. I know, long time no see. Sorry, was busy having a child. Okay, my live's back up. There has been some crazy thunderstorms up in the Northeast, but the wild stuff is supposed to start down here soon. We haven't even seen everything flare up down here in the Southwest. I think, guys, if you're looking at the chat, this area, specifically this area, is about to pop off. It's a late one. Thank you, guys. Thanks, B. Here, wait. Watch this. Watch this. 1 second. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. 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 So here's the thing about my merch. Yeah, like I said, I had a couple options. We're gonna cover this stuff here first. Well, before I talk about that, let's just cover what's going on first. 1.5 inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds around Andrews, Texas. We've got 1.5 inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds around Lee, New Mexico, Eddy, New Mexico, and Lee, New Mexico. Okay, so nothing major right now. Some minor hail, nothing. Those are our only severe thunderstorm warnings. Nothing major is going on right now. So yeah, so I'm getting my merch together, and I had a decision to make because I've had merch for stuff before and messed with like clothing brands and stuff. The last thing. You have to choose between, do you want stuff that's like really affordable? So like, you can get like $10 t-shirts and like $20 jackets, really affordable for everyone, which is a plus. But the really affordable stuff, you throw it in the wash once and it gets torn to pieces. The lettering falls off. It fades quickly. You get holes in it. Everyone knows what cheap merch is. So, or you have to get stuff that's more expensive, but it's going to last years and it's not going to fade, So anyways, I went the more expensive one. A lot of the stuff's embroidered, so it's not printed. Some of the stuff's printed, but a lot of it is like knitted on. So it's like, actually, it's tough. And yeah, I don't want merch that's going to be sleep-in merch that you just like fall asleep in because it's just torn up and faded and no one cares about it, But yeah, I think this Friday or Saturday, I'm just gonna put up the store. I think some of it's pretty cool. Anyways, let me just do something real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, and my profit margins are tiny. On some of the stuff, I'm making literally $3, like $3, $3 to $4. But that's fine. I don't really care. I have to pay a subscription to use the third party. So I need some money back or else I'm going to go broke. But okay, let's get started, guys. Let's get started. All right. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Charles, what is popping? Thank you. Guys, we have a possible Cat 4 hurricane to talk about in the Caribbean, believe it or not. We have potential gorilla hail, 4 or 5 inch hail down here. I think there's a much bigger tornado warning down here that we're not talking about, or tornado possibility down here that we're not talking about. But we should probably pull up the latest HUR. I'm doing good. I'm just tired, We should probably pull up the latest HUR down here. No tornado warnings right now. I do want to see if because the HUR was seeing this stuff initiating around 10 o'clock, the bad stuff, which is like right now. So if we pull into Pivotal real quick and we look at the HRRR down here, there is some stuff still going on up in the Northeast, which we'll talk about. But Latest states triple R is there? Do we have like a cap holding or something? What's going on? No. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, this is 9. This is 10, which is where we are now. This is 10. No. This right here is 10, which is where we are now. Look what they have at 11. This is still, we're still expecting. Look at 11. And then look at midnight. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to be up this late. I have to wake up with my son super early. I'll try. I'll try. Because this is going to be something. Yes. So we don't take this with a huge grain of salt. I haven't said that in a long time. I guess because I say it a lot with winter. But yes, the GFS, guys, hurricanes are my thing. I went to school wanting to be a hurricane hunter, flying to hurricanes, drop barometric pressure readers, send them back to NOAA, send them back to the Hurricane Central and do all that stuff. I love hurricanes. I know the most about hurricanes. Early season, you can get storms in here. You typically get your storm in your tropical systems initiating off the west coast of Africa earlier in the season, simply because you have more shear over here, waters. This environment becomes more favorable late season than early season. There's a multitude of reasons, but you get a lot of dust that can come off the Saharan, or a lot of Saharan dust that can come off the west coast of Africa, and that can help with the buoyancy of the air and bringing moisture up, and you can get some pretty strong tropical waves early in the season. Yeehaw, ride 'em, cowboy! Did I get it, Jess, or was I too late? Andrea, Julie, Jess, what's going on? I was probably too late. But yes, the GFS model right now shows a Cat 944 millibars. It could be a strong Cat 3, but I guess Cat 4 in the Caribbean in May. Oh, a little late. Yes, it does. We can look at a couple different models. They're probably not all going to show this. Take it with a grain of salt, like I said. But we can look at... We'll look at the icon. I don't know if the icon's even going to go out that far, but no. Let's look at CMC. Okay. I mean, I like the GFS the most when it comes to hurricane season, so if it says it, I tend to watch it. Yeah, Euro nothing. People like to say the Euro's the best hurricane model. They can... No. There was maybe before 2018, 2019, and then they updated the GFS, and it became a lot better at hurricane tracking and predictions. Yali, what's cracking? Don't be late again. Just kidding. What I really like to see, okay, the GEFS ensemble. Let's look at our, here we go. Mean sea level surface pressure. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything too crazy. Let's look at... Henry, I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm looking at this for the first time. And when you see a Cat 4 in the Caribbean in May, it gets your interest. Holy crap. Henry, that's a lot. It's real. Okay, I'm going to let it finish loading. What I want to do is... Let me go back to the GFS. And let me look at a couple different things here. There it is. This is what I wanted to look at. Okay. It shows it on all this. Let me look back at the GEFS. Before I let's go to anomaly. Yeah, it's just a GFS right now, guys. But it's very interesting. That's weird. That is crazy that it's even showing that. These are going to be way too... these aren't going to go out far enough, but... Yeah. You've got to have hurricane you've got to have trackers over these systems to mess with the hurricane models. You've got your hurricane and forecasting system. You've got your HAFS, hurricane forecast. Yeah, so these are next gen models right here. HAFS A, HAFS B, and your HMON and HWRF, which I believe is hurricane and weather research forecasting model. Okay, wait. How is this? Okay, wait. Is it still just gifting? Okay, that Henry, that's good. Henry, that's good now. Henry, I'm good. Henry, I'm good. Okay. Okay, I had to mute him because he was gifting too much. I never thought I'd say that, but it was lagging my computer. Henry, if you can hear me, you're muted. Much appreciate it, but yeah, you're crashing my computer, so I had to stop you. Thank you. I mean, like, it's all one, but you know, I appreciate it. But NTX, I appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna need to stop that. Okay. Okay, sorry. Yes, let's get back into it. Sorry. For those who just entered, there's GFS is seeing a Cat 4 hurricane in the Caribbean moving up towards the States May 20th. It's one model. I don't know, but it's wild that it's showing it. I will admit we have to keep an eye on that. The GFS does good at this stuff. It does good with subtropical forecasting. All right, let's get down here. For anyone who didn't know, we just looked up the HER model again, and we don't think, because we see nothing here, that, good. There's a cap. The Pringle lid is still on. No, these storms aren't supposed to initiate these storms weren't supposed to initiate until at least kind of now, 9, 10, but the HER still has them initiating at 11, blowing up down here. And you can see we got a storm chaser right here. It is not a coincidence that he's sitting right here. He's not driving out to the middle of nowhere. He's waiting for a line of supercells to form right here, guys. I know season doesn't start until June. Listen, there has been a land-falling hurricane every single year, or every single month of the year, except for February, I think. So. Yeehaw! Ride him, cowboy. Thanks, Charlie. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you, MK. What's coming through Florida right now? Oh, you guys do have a little marginal down there, yeah. Just tropical moisture. No warnings or anything. Nothing crazy on the ground right now. Yeah, some stuff up there near Fort Pierce and Port St. Lucie. But nothing wild. Okeechobee's got some stuff up to the north. I'm not gonna... Don't mute me. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna mute you. Welcome back to streaming. Thanks, Leanne. It's going to rain today in Is it going to rain today in Abilene, Texas? Where's Abilene, Texas? I always forget. I people ask about Abilene all the time. Yeah, it'll probably rain. Probably rain overnight. We have a nocturnal threat out here, guys. Very nocturnal. Very nocturnal. So, we're waiting for a bunch of storms to initiate right here. Guys, I got a PDS tour. I got multiple PDS tour soundings out of this region for tonight. So, we're going to see likely these cells initiate soon. Yep. My baby girl was born on Friday. That's why I haven't been streaming over the weekend. I saw some people in my TikTok videos. Like, someone said, "Is Connor okay? He hasn't posted in 3 days." I was like, yeah, that's when you know I'm doing this too much. People actually worried for my health because I didn't post on social media for 3 days, which I actually know I was posting. I was posting on Discord and I was posting in my story. I just wasn't making an actual post. I was actually in the hospital room, updating my Discord every day for about an hour to 2 hours. Kristen, I appreciate you. Midland, Texas, please. We have a tornado warning right now. There are no tornado warnings. You probably have a tornado watch, unless I'm going crazy. I can double check that. You know, we can check the Discord. Speaking of, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, here's how I know if there's a tornado warning. I just go to tornado warnings right there, and it'll tell me everything that the NWS has issued right here. Right now, there is the last tornado warning issued was 2 hours ago. And if I want a summary of it, Connor's Climate Corner HQ. There you go. There's a summary. And then if I'm like, oh, I need to ask it a question, I can actually ask it a question and the AI will answer me. But yeah, there's no tornado warnings on here. It's probably a tornado watch. But right now, we can take a look at and see. This is going to expire here, it looks like. But we can take a look at some of the, see if we have any rotation here. Thanks, Allie. Yes, she had the baby. She had the baby. Do you guys want to see? I'll show you a picture. I'm not going to bring the baby in here. The baby's sleeping, I think. Where's my picture? Sorry, it's somewhere in here. I mean, I've got a bunch, but you know. Is this gonna focus? There she is, Sawyer. Little cutie, you know. Probably have a better one than that. She's got blue eyes like her mom. Both wife has green eyes, both kids have blue eyes. I have brown eyes. I'm the only unlucky one. Thank you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was good. Everyone told her having the second kid is easier, and they were not lying. It was, I mean, I'm not going to speak for her, but she said it was practically painless and no complications. So, yep, it was good. It was good. It was good. Guess what they say is true. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. So yeah, not much going on right now. I almost would rather we can go and take a look at what's going on the next couple days for a second. But if you guys have any questions, we are probably going to get some storms initiating here soon. Oh, by the way, happy Cinco de Mayo to everyone who celebrates it. I never know if I'm allowed to celebrate it since it's 2025. You know, some people are like, oh, you can't celebrate as cultural appropriation. I'm like, I'm just happy for their holiday. You know, I'm just happy for them. I'm like, I'm just trying to have a good time. I don't know. I'm walking on eggshells every day. Every holiday now. Am I allowed to celebrate it? You know what I mean? I think I put happy. Did I put happy Cinco in my Discord message this morning? And I was scared someone was going to be like, oh, you can't say that. Like, I don't want to be attacked. I don't want to get canceled. Truly, I appreciate you. Sherry, thank you. NTX. Henry, thank you for stopping spamming. I appreciate that. I never want to mute someone who's giving gifts. It was just so many. It was messing with my computer. Only real ones don't cancel you. Okay, thanks, Charlie. I grew up in South Florida, so most of my, I grew up in, there's a lot of Spanish people, Hispanic, whatever, all sorts of different Spanish people down there in South Florida, especially a lot of Cubans. But, yeah, Cinco was always like a big thing with me and my friends. I had a lot of, I didn't have a lot of white friends down in South Florida, but then I left and everyone was like, no, everyone was like, no, you can't, when you get into college, like, you can't celebrate Cinco. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't know that. No one told me that. Will Dallas get hit by storms tomorrow? Yeah, so let's look at this. Let's go into Day 2. There you go. Day 2. We got a slight out here. What is this slight driven by? Do we have a tour risk out here? Ooh. Fort Worth, you're good. Dallas, you're screwed. See, Fort Worth is good. No, I'm just kidding. 2 to 5%. This is going to shift by tomorrow. Tour risk out here. Tour risk. We can look at this on the HRRR. Not surprising. This stuff is shifting to the east. Appreciate you, Henry. Is someone... Yeah, if someone's spamming, you can mute him. Yeah, Yali, you're next, right? I don't know how soon it is, but I know you've got to be somewhat close. So, yeah, we got a tour risk out here tomorrow, guys, and we'll go look at the HRRR and see how this is. We've got a wind risk, decent wind risk. It's actually probably a tour-driven slight. Already have a 5%. You could go enhanced tomorrow. Actually, and then we've got, this is our hail, hatched hail down here. College Station, down towards Houston, down towards San Antonio, Austin. Maybe a little bit of gorilla hail for you. Still watching this area out here. Just some severe thunderstorm warnings. These storms are pretty strong moving up towards Andrews, Texas, though. These look pretty decent. Pretty high cloud tops out there. Still looking good up in the northeast. We got some flash flooding, certain areas. Observed flash flooding just to the south and east of Buffalo, by the way, Julie. But this is pretty far out there. And you got storms moving out now. But we can quickly look at this, how this is going to play out tomorrow. I'm between Seminole and Andrews. How's it looking for tonight? Okay, so you're between Seminole and Andrews. I just spoke of Andrews. Let's see, where's Seminole? Sorry, I'm going back. I'm on the other screen. I'll show you real quick. Seminole. Oh, that's Seminole, Florida. Are we talking about Seminole, Texas? Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, so let's look at that. So that's right up there. Let's look at how this is going to play out right now tonight, guys. Because this is going to be interesting tonight. I ain't going to lie. We could get some spiciness, if you know what I mean, chat. 1 second, guys. Let me just have this going. And then I'll start taking questions again. We did go enhance down there. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Here's how this is going to play out tonight. Let me adjust this so you guys can see it. So this is the O1Z. 01Z. Look what happens as we get to 11 p.m. We start to see a boom of supercells right here. Okay? And as we get to midnight, whoa. Big boys, unfortunately, from here to here. Yeah, if you're between Seminole and Andrews, you've got a nocturnal threat. You need to have a way to get woken up. Lots of apps that can do that. Let's... what's the main one? I gotta look it up so I can tell you guys. Radar. I mean, there's lots of apps that can do that. What was the one that I've been telling everyone to use? What was it? Yeah, Code Red. Code Red. That's it. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah. Also, I think there's a Red Cross Tornado app is good too. Radar Scope. Yeah, there's a bunch. Code Red. Yeah, a bunch of people are saying. But yes, so 12, 1, 2. Now, I will say, between Seminole and Andrews, it doesn't look like these storms want to make it there. It looks like they want to fizzle out. It's going to be quick, and then they want to fizzle out. But better be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry. See, this is kind of a quick... Although this one down here looks crazy long track. I mean, I don't know what the HRRR is seeing, but the HRRR is seeing this super long track storm. So what's in there? Austin's like more down here, right? You got like San Antonio, Austin, Houston. I think that's north of those. And then Dallas Fort Worth is up here. It's kind of splitting them. Oh my god, I almost drew something bad there. It's kind of splitting. I always end up almost drawing that every single stream. It's kind of close to Austin, Waco, Killeen, Temple, Brady. But that's a little bit of a spooky supercell, long track supercell down there. And I'm not surprised it's that one because the southern node is going to have better inflow and there's going to be less congestion down here. So you can get a really nice mesocyclone forming down there. And look at that thing just rip across the state. Now, the model's doesn't know exactly what's going to happen, but it has an idea of where stuff could happen. So you got to pay attention to it. Is it going to rain all night in San Antonio? Do you guys want to look at the latest quantitative precipitation? Here's how we're moving forward. Not much rain in San Antonio tonight. Nope. Maybe only a tenth of an inch more. You know, fifth of an inch. A little bit more rain up here though. These sections here, and we'll have to see with that storm. But yeah, that's a sketchy one down there. You can kind of see where the supercells are based on where this heavy rain is being brought here. I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna need to see that baby. I don't know if we want to bring the baby on stream yet. Should I ask? One second. Look at this little thing. It's your first stream. Can you believe that? It's your first stream. You're already a streamer. Sawyer the streamer. You got your name. It's Sawyer. This is little baby Sawyer K. Oh, I think she wants her mom. I don't want to like put her face in the camera, you know. But she's real. About 6 pounds, 10 ounces ish right now. So pretty tiny baby. There's not much here. You see? Pretty tiny little baby. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I'm back, chat. Could you guys hear her squeaking? She's like, squeak, squeak, like a little mouse. It's adorable. My wife doesn't. My wife said we're done at 2, but I think I can convince her to have another one. I think we should go for 3, chat. Can't be that hard, y'all. He has like 12. Love that joke. All right. The Big Bear, what's going on? Waco clean. Yes. Waco. Again, as I was showing on this, wait, hold up. There's this supercell down here that the models keep showing, this long track that kind of does go through center Texas, Waco area. So I would say, and we're talking late into the night. No, we're talking tomorrow morning. Okay, this is like 6, 7 a.m. You could get an early strong supercell in the Waco area. Yeah. What's going on? Wait. 1 second, guys. Hold up. What the heck? Why does it keep canceling my live? Hold on, chat. What? Why does it keep doing that? Hey, YouTube side, can you see my TikTok side? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I appreciate you. Lindsay, what's going on? Nora. Sam. Here, let me close this out and let's get back in here. Okay, there we go. What is it? Oh my God. 1 second, guys. Let me see something real quick. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm still live. I just can't see chat. I'm okay, guys. I can't see chat right now. Well, let me have it up. Let me have it up on my phone. I literally can't see chat. What is going on? It says my comments are off. My comments aren't off. This is TikTok. This is what TikTok is doing to me. I'm gonna have to restart my live again. Guys, this is why I'm trying to go full time on YouTube. I can't stand TikTok. Yeah, my comments are off. Here, can you guys see that? Oh, I can't even comment. This is ridiculous. Every day from TikTok. All right, guys, I'm going to have to end my stream again and then reopen it because TikTok, something's going on. I don't know if someone's like spam reporting my stream or it probably not. These stupid TikTok robots ban every single one of my videos and I have to appeal it and I win every appeal because they're a bunch of idiots. So it's probably the same issue I've been having. It's so frustrating. Okay, guys, I'm going to cancel my stream and then reopen it because this app. Unbelievable. With 180 people in it. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Unbelievable. Yeah, I hope it goes away for good too, Charles. I don't have any of these problems on the YouTube side if you haven't noticed. My videos aren't getting taken down. My streams aren't getting banned. My comments aren't getting turned off. This is hey guys, this is an exclusively TikTok problem. None of this stuff happens on YouTube. What happened is I keep getting this thing that says your stream's being taken down for whatever, it's like dangerous content or something. I'm like, oh, reporting the weather. There's all sorts of issues with the TikTok bots and taking streams and videos down that shouldn't be. I appeal my video uploads every day and appeal things every day, and I win all my appeals, and TikTok just keeps going, sorry, we made a mistake. Sorry, we made a mistake. Sorry, we made a mistake. And now they keep taking my live down while I'm on, and I appealed it both times, and it'll come back and they'll say, sorry, it was a mistake. But these mistakes only happen on TikTok. They don't happen on YouTube. And then in the middle of a stream when I have 180 people in it and I'm showing my baby, it's going to turn comments off and then take my stream down. Because they don't have real humans who work at TikTok. It's all robots and AI that answer your questions, ban your videos, and accept your appeals. So, yeah, the goal is for me to get off. Yeehaw! Ride him, cowboy. Thanks, Nora. Hey, that cheered me up. But we're good now. We'll see. We'll see if it takes me down again. Well, I'm on YouTube right now, Yali. I just, I'm building my following on YouTube. So, I'm paying for a lot of weather subscriptions and software and everything. So until I can make enough over there from my views, I have to stay on TikTok because I need money to pay for all my upkeep and my Discord channel and everything like that. And yep, Julie, stuff like that happens to me. One of my videos got taken down for low quality. My videos are all like high quality HD. I appealed and it said you didn't win this appeal. I said, this video was exported in 2K, not 4K. It was, the 2K, the 2168, whatever it is. So like higher than high definition. It was filmed on a 4K camera and edited in $500 software with non-copywritten music. He said low quality. I was like, okay. And I lost the appeal. I had won like 15 appeals in a row and I lost it. And I was like, okay. And his video with like 50,000 views. I just got to laugh about it. Oh, what's up, Jessica? Have a tornado watch in Sanderson, Texas. Any chance of that happening? Sanderson, Texas. Let me take a look at where that is. Okay, we'll get to weather, guys. Do the appeals go to... Yes, that's the problem, Clary. The appeals go to bots. So a bot strikes your video, and then when you appeal, it goes back to a bot. Yes. Yeah. Not on YouTube. I've had one instance where they took my video down on YouTube, and you know what happened? I called. Real person answered. Hey, like, what's going on? Had a nice conversation. Like, we'll make sure this doesn't happen again. Done. Never spoken to a real person on TikTok, but you guys know that. B, I appreciate... B, did you see what I sent you? Nora, appreciate you. I didn't look. You probably did. Okay, so yeah, let's look at this real quick. Let's look at Sanderson, Texas, on Radar Omega. Could you get a tornado there tonight? Sanderson, Texas. Am I spelling this wrong? There we go. Oh. Okay, Santi. Your invite's being sent back, okay? Calm down. You in the back. Oh, cool. Sanderson. Okay, you're right near that enhanced. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's gonna... The odds that you have a strong tornado come review are very low, just because even if you're in a tornado outbreak, the odds are still very low. So I wouldn't worry, but I'd stay alert. There's definitely a chance you get something. Look at where these storms initiate. Look at that. Boom. Right down here in this corner. Now, a lot of times when you get supercells initiating, they're a little weaker. And usually you'd see them intensify after a little bit. Like here is where they'd probably be at peak intensity, or here. But, yeah, you do have some storms initiating down there. So make sure you are staying up to date tonight. And we're talking about an hour, 2 hours max. Yeah, I'm going to have a conversation with everyone who wants to mod on Discord this week. I need help. I'm busy. Okay, B, thank you. I saw your Discord message. That's exactly what I was going for. I was like, I want it to be... I want it to be like, I like I like wearing a lot of clothes. Now this has, I'm a Dolphins fan, but I like wearing clothes like that don't have like logos and colors and words all over them. I love stuff that like doesn't even have a logo, like simple and clean. And then I went with like the better quality stuff because I want it to actually be like a merch brand that I can grow off of, and not just like, hey, buy my weather merch. I want to have some pride in it, and I do. I like the simple, simplistic type of vibe. So I'm yeah, quiet luxury. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. Thank you. That's what I was trying to go for, but we'll probably open that this weekend. Appreciate that, Yali. When will the storm hit Midland? When will the storm hit here? Let's look at where Midland is. Midland, Texas. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's take a look for Midland. You guys are right up there to the north. Stuff starts getting real spicy according to the latest HER at around midnight. I'd say between midnight and 1 a.m. Between midnight and 2 a.m. The timing isn't going to be perfect, but storms are moving in from your southwest very, very close to Midland at around midnight. 1 a.m. it could be moving over your head. I appreciate that, Charles. Yeah, I got 12 total things. I think I tagged like 5 or 6 in the announcements, but yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Jessica, that was my first time hearing of it. All right. How's Lee County and Eddy County? Let's see. Let me look at my counties. I think I can look at my counties in Radar Omega. Lee County. Is this Texas? Oh, wait. I think I know where Lee County is. Okay, I thought it was over by Austin. Yeah, you guys, you got a slight tomorrow, so that's tonight. That's interesting. Let me pull. I was a little busy today. I wasn't paying attention to what was happening earlier in the day. I was keeping my Discord updated, but that was just with mesoscale discussions because those are important. Yeah, you guys look pretty good down there to the east of Austin tonight. You guys looking pretty solid. Tomorrow things could change though. Tomorrow things could change. We do have some potential severe thunderstorms moving through that area tomorrow. As early as 11 a.m., 12 o'clock, potentially. Might be a little bit later than that, though. Yeehaw, ride him, cowboy. Wait, I have 2? Yeehaw, ride him, cowboy. I probably missed both. Oh, wait, did I? I missed both, 100%. Can you show Dallas-Fort Worth area tonight going into tomorrow? Yeah, all these storms are out to... Look, thunderstorms tonight probably early into the morning, 4 or 5 a.m. Thanks, Brenny. Oh, I missed one. I got the other. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to be rainy. It's going to be thunderstormy. Your severe threat doesn't look to push through until potentially late morning, afternoon hours tomorrow. And right now, it doesn't look too spicy. Let's look at the 00Z with this. Ooh, I will say... Ooh, that's pretty far south in the 00Z. Austin, San Antonio. Austin, I would say. Lee County may want to pay attention at around... Yeah, early in the morning. 9, 10 a.m. That could affect you guys. Yeah, there's not much initiation tomorrow up in the Dallas region. And I think that's a capping thing. So we can look at that. I think it's because this is conditional. So let's see, we're in Tuesday. I think this is just a conditional setup out here tomorrow. Not a ton of surface shear or rotation. Brandon, I appreciate you. Let's see. It's not looking too bad. You do have some good tornado parameters down here, though, in southeastern Texas, or out there near Houston, to the west of Austin. These are some pretty good. This is some pretty good ones. Supercell composite 22. Ooh, this is actually not bad at all. The way the dew point rides up the temperature here. Yeah, east central. I mean, we will need to watch this area tomorrow. Is that what Pivotal Weather has? Let's see. For the tornado threat, I think it is. We were looking at that earlier. Our day 2 tornado, pretty much. Yeah. They do have it a little bit farther north. I'm not seeing any SIGTOR params up there. I think it's because this model is adjusted. It's downtrended. Although the 00Z does have some spiciness through this area tomorrow. This is an earlier setup, not an evening setup. Matt, looks like Louisiana is going to be underwater. Can you check totals on the HRRR? What's going on, Matt? Sorry if I took forever to respond. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. That is not good. Whoa. Can you please tell me for Memphis tonight? You don't got much of a severe threat in Memphis tonight. I don't think you have any severe threat in Memphis tonight. Guys, 17 inches is what the HRRR is projecting. And under 17 inches? Nah. That's super high end. That's probably not going to happen, but that would be catastrophic. Look, it says 17 on the screen right now. That would be catastrophic. Matt, are you still in here? Probably. Let's give him a call. Is he on stream? No, he's not. He was in my stream. 17 inches. That's wild. Let's look at how this plays out.
We're watching your YouTube stream, so.
Oh, 17 inches, dude?
Yeah, Lainey's in Lafayette, so.
Oh, she's down into the southwest, right?
Shout out. Give Lainey a lovely shout out when I come back on in a second.
Okay, wait. Is she in the stream?
We're watching on my phone from a snap call.
Okay. Go. I'm gonna watch this, guys. Watch this. Okay. All right. Is anyone down here in Louisiana? Is anyone down here in good old Louisiana? Because 17 inches of rain. You're going to need an ark. Get all the animals and gather it onto the ark. Lafayette's cooked. I'd hate to be anyone living there, right, chat? Hate to be anyone living in Lafayette. They are cooked. That was a sizzle of bacon. Yeah, they're done. No, I'm kidding, guys. They're not cooked. It's going to be a lot of rain. All right. Let's just say this. If you can't swim, I'd put your swimmies on tomorrow when you're going to the store. All right, that's ridiculous. Let's hope those rain totals downtrend. Yeah. Yeah, let's hope those rain totals downtrend. All right. Again, we're expecting storms to get initiated here within the next hour down here in southwestern Texas. Stuff looks like it's gonna get spicy. You know, the HRRR. A lot of times you don't see storms initiate this late. Not a lot. I wouldn't say a lot of times, but usually you get that evening atmospheric cooling, and you can get those parcels rising, and you can get storms firing up. But this is gonna be pretty late. But we consistently see. Let's take a look at a couple of different models. We consistently see on all of these models us getting these, this supercell initiation down here in southwestern Texas. Boom. Midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got NAM3K. Does it still have it? Let's look at the 00Z. Same thing. What a mess. Same thing. Although it spares you guys in eastern Texas tomorrow. The NAM3K thinks you're getting a little sprinkle tomorrow out there, so that's not too bad. I really like what the MPass model does a lot. So Still okay. It has these storm. Whoa. Okay. Oh, this was the 12. Oh, this is a while ago. Okay. So, but yeah. So, wow. Look at that. Really spices thing up down there. This is like a. This is pretty intense down here, moving towards Austin and Houston. San Antonio's just down here to the south, I think. That's a pretty good band. You could probably have some very strong winds and decent hail associated with that. I do like the MPass, but this is a pretty old run of the MPass. The 00Z Her is probably going to do better than this, and the 00Z Her isn't exactly seeing that. Huge MCS headed out east. I mean, you do have a decent, this thing is long tracking, so the 01Z has this a little bit farther to the north, as you can see. It's giving you guys down here a break. So one thing that these models do agree on, though, is this extremely late initiation of all of these cells down here. So that's one thing they agree on. They don't fully agree on what's happening out here tomorrow. It looks to me, I know we have a 5% and a 2%. I'm seeing a little bit. I'm not seeing crazy. Actually, before I say that, let me go to the 850 millibar wind before I say what I was about to say. I was gonna say I'm not seeing crazy surface shear. And it's pretty decent. But let me pull into here. 570 SRH. There may be some ingredients there. I lied, guys. There may be some ingredients there. Durant, Oklahoma tomorrow. Yeah, here let's look at again. Oops, sorry guys, didn't want to go into that. Let's look at again up in Oklahoma. Let's go into our day 2. Let's go to our tour threat day 2. I think it's just down here in Texas. Yeah, portions of Louisiana as well. Oof, the rain threat and the tornado threat. Oklahoma's looking pretty good tomorrow. Are you guys even in the categorical risk? I don't think so. You guys are in the marginal up here, southern Oklahoma. But not in the tour. Not in the tour. You guys are looking. You guys got a little bit of a wind and a little bit of a hail risk. The name earlier said 4 inches. Yeah, yeah, that's going crazy. Oh, I didn't. I didn't check the other models for that rainfall. I can do that real quickly. I think that'll be interesting. Because that's a crazy amount of rainfall. Crazy. Ooh, the NAM is a little bit spicier on these low level winds as well. Let's look at total QPF, quantitative precipitation down here. Oh wow, you weren't lying. Look at the NAM doing nothing. Really, it's putting the rain over here. You've got 7-8 inches over here. You've got locally 4 to 5. What a discrepancy. Let's look at the 00Z. What a big discrepancy. Look at the MPass, though, and I like the MPass. Still a large amount of rain. Not 17 inches, but you can see up to 10, 11 inches for some areas down here. So, oh, wait. Here, let me do this. One second, guys. One second. Can you read that? Can you guys read that? Anyone in chat here? All night coverage once I get off. Matt, those cells look, dude. We could have a pretty serious EF2 plus ripping through southwestern Texas tonight, or a couple. Oh, wait. Laney's from down here, isn't she, Matt? Doesn't Laney live down here? If my memory is correct. I think it's Laney. It's unfortunate. All right. Now, I'm sure Laney knows how to swim. I'm just kidding, guys. The MPass isn't picking up Wednesday morning's system correctly. It's a little far south. Yippers. Yeah, well, we don't know which one's picking it up correctly, because sometimes the MPass is correct. Maybe the MPass is the only one seeing it correctly. You know what I mean? Ain't that the question? Who is seeing it correctly? Panhandle of Texas. Panhandle of Texas. Upper Panhandle looks fine. We got a little bit of a threat. Potentially as far north as Lubbock and south, so if my memory does me correct. You know, maybe here in south. South of that line. It's probably going to be not enough instability up there to, in the northern Panhandle. Wait, did Laney just get in here? Oh, Laney! Laney, we were just talking about you. We didn't say anything bad. You're going to have beautiful weather tomorrow, though. I think it's going to be 78 and sunny. Yeah. Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, so we don't have great model agreement. Here's the O1Z. We have a lot of thunderstorm activity moving into the region, potentially as early as very early in the morning. Is that early? 6 a.m., potentially as early as 5, 6 a.m., probably later, probably 7, 8 a.m. And the HRRR is picking up some supercells down here. We've got a little bit of instability, minor SIGTOR parameters up here. Nothing crazy, but you are in a 2% tornado, 15% hail and wind, so definitely something to watch out. It's going to be an earlier event. It's going to be morning into early afternoon. It's not going to be, you know, which is weird. A lot of times these are afternoon, evening. So Houston's going to be close. A lot of these models want to take the bad weather and keep it north of Houston, but I'd stay weather alert if I were you tomorrow in Houston, because you are in that 2%, very close to that 5% TOR risk. Even though I think they're going to fix this. I think they're going to fix this. Change it up, if you know what I mean. Yeah, realistically, no one is seeing it right. Exactly. Everyone's wrong. That's what you got to know about weather. Just kidding. All we do when we forecast weather is try to be the least wrong, because we know we're not going to be right. You know what I mean? Merch idea. On the back, simple letters. The least wrong weatherman. Connor's Climate Corner. The least wrong. Something like that. Someone help me with how I should word that. Someone help me with how I should word that. But you know what I mean? That'd be funny, right? Yeah. Ooh, I'll do that. That because I want to do a combined one with him. I'm gonna do Mezzo and Connor, the two least wrong. The two weathermen who are wrong the least. Yeah. I used to get really upset if I called a forecast wrong. It's like every now and then. Listen, I'm right more than I'm wrong. Especially when it comes to calling changes in risk zones. But sometimes I feel like a baby could do that. Or it could be like Mezzo and Connor. Mezzo and Connor. Two weathermen trying to be wrong the least. Or something. Well, it'd be funny. We'll make it funny. Matt, write that down. Two men, one atmosphere. Okay. All right. This is a PG stream. You guys didn't hear that. Oh, wait. Let me do the hold up. Let me do the Men in Black to you guys. You guys did not hear what... Oh, my card. You guys did not hear what Matt just said. Oh, and you guys want to subscribe to my TikTok, and you're going to do it right after this. Hey, guys. Welcome to the stream. For anyone who hasn't watched Men in Black, they have no idea what I'm doing. That's fine. Your weather app is always wrong. So don't ever come in my stream and tell me my weather app said. All right. I think we're good. I don't know. I don't know. I've got the giggles, the funnies tonight. I don't know what's going on. Me and Carol Ann, yeah, I've learned not to call her Carol. She gets feral. Whoa, I didn't even mean to rhyme that. I feel like Michael Scott from The Office tonight. I'm just being an idiot by accident. Me and Carol Ann already told you spicy corn salsa. That's right. I'm going to have a little salsa bowl with the chip. And it's going to say spicy corn salsa. Mezzo and Connor on the sleeve. I'm going to put a couple little funny things in my merch shop. Sleep deprived. That's actually what it is. I'm sleep deprived. I've been diagnosed. I think she's right. Very Michael Scott coded. A meaningful stream. Nobody panic! Wait. Hold up. Let me do this. Lainey, you still in here? Hold up. Okay, one second. Stop panicking! Nobody panic! You're panicking! Lady, stop panicking. Everyone's panicking. Just calm down. All right, Amanda, let me check. All right. Enough fooling around. I'm only doing this because we have a total of 6 severe thunderstorm warnings, and none of them have hail bigger than 1.5 inches. So I think you guys are good. All right. It's funny, Jess. Yeah, let's look at Florida real quick. Florida. We'll look at our euro. That's fine. Is it next weekend, Amanda? Oh, this weekend. Yeah, see, I was going to correct you. Oof. I don't know if I have good news for you. Do you just want me to lie? I can lie. I'm pretty good at that. I'm just kidding. I'm not good at that. Really not. All right. Let's get into the weekend. None of this matters. Friday. Could have some spicy thunderstorms Friday. Thursday, Friday. Ooh. Saturday looks a little spicy potentially. Ooh. Sunday. Saturday looks not good. Ooh, Sunday looks not good. Maybe move her birthday to Friday. You know what I mean? It's rainy down there. It's rainy down there the whole time. We can look at the total quantitative precipitation here. Let's go by 24 hours. Okay, so here's Friday. Maybe a 1/2 inch of rain. It's not a ton. It's not a little. Saturday. Maybe a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Sunday. I mean, it's looking like a rainy weekend. Saturday is the day. There's a chance the storms, Tampa does its ancient burial ground ritual and the storms just part around it. Like the hurricanes do, but that last one wasn't so good. But yeah, it's looking not the best. Oh, they have school Friday. That's right, school. I forgot about that. Jess, got milk. I appreciate you. Brandon, I appreciate you. Iowa next week, chance for storms. Should we look out that far ahead? I haven't done a long range forecast in a while. Let's look at what our troughing is doing next week. How don't we? Let's look at the 12Z. The humidities, sorry for the language, but I'm sure you guys have seen it all online. Was it Julie who sent me that? the humidities. These humidities are moving out soon. These. They're moving off into the east. Oh, Caroline, thank you. It was Caroline. I wanted to give credit where credit's due. See, they're moving out. And then we have look at this. Look at this death ridge. We call this a death ridge. Heat, heat, heat. Hot. Okay? Let's confirm that on the temperatures. 144. Ooh, you get stay a little bit cool down there in the south, though. But you're baking up here. These are about average temperatures, so it's going to be hot, but it's not going to be too bad. Probably got a surface low down there keeping you cool. It's going to be precipitation. So, let's look at as we get into. Look at this. Yeah, you do. You've got this surface low down here to the south, keeping temps a little bit cooler for you guys down here. All right. That's kind of an upper low actually. All right, so here we go. This is where things start to get spicy again based on the latest Euro. He's all over the place. He has a new bird home. Yeah, my mind's scrambled, guys. This is when things start to get interesting. Next Wednesday. Is this next Wednesday? Yes, this is next Wednesday. This looks like your classic potential Tornado Alley severe weather outbreak into Ohio, and then this moves into the Midwest, and then another one, tornado outbreak, maybe a severe weather outbreak right here, potentially. So, yeah, I would say I actually saw someone make a video about this today, and I was like, not about not showing this, but Noah posted something saying that I think something like through May 14th through the end of May looks extremely active. And now that I'm looking at this, confirmed. I agree with them. This right here could set off a chain event of severe weather through the end of May. This would be something strong. It's directionally, it's really, really good. It's a deep trough. Let's look at the lower level. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just going to ooh and ah, guys. You know what that means, though. Right? When I'm oohing and ahhing. Ooh. Ooh. Enjoy your little break when this ridge sets over. That we're going to have probably about a week of no severe weather or very little severe weather. That'll probably, you can see, look at that. Look at the instability disappear. The major instability across the center of the country here for a little bit. Enjoy that. Here comes the ridge, and look at this dryness across the country. So this is looking like this weekend. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this weekend. Except for Florida. Florida's screwed this weekend. Sorry, Amanda. Look at Florida down there. Florida's the only one getting dumped on. How funny is that? Amanda, you couldn't have picked a worse weekend. This is so sad. Do like laser tag or something indoors. Look at all that. That's your ridge. That's your ridge. So enjoy this weekend off because boom. We could see some. Well, I would say this weekend and into early next week right now still looks pretty good. As we get into the middle of next week and into next weekend, there we go. Oh my gosh, this right here just on the future radar looks wild. All right. That's going to be interesting, guys. Guys, you did hear Mesomat say he is staying up late tonight to cover this. We could see some very strong, significant severe weather tonight, including strong tornadoes. So, yeah, I got to get up, super early with my son, and my baby's going to be keeping me up all night because, that's what babies do. So, but he will be up covering this all night. We are expecting a lot of supercells, a lot of potentially severe thunderstorms, I should say, to begin initiating in this region very shortly. Models still have it. I know we don't see them yet. Models still have it. Laney. And yesterday predicted I would finally get rain and I'll get nothing. Well, yeah, when you say it predicted, I don't know what it was. Matt, ooh. Matt, I know that's what you did when you looked at that. Did you look at the Euro or GFS out there towards May 14th? You definitely oohed and awed. You were definitely like, oh. I don't really need to look at the rest of the parameters when the jet stream's doing that. I was supposed to get 1 inch and now I'm getting no precip. It hasn't rained for me since March. That's frustrating. So the 13th, 16th is what's the concern in Florida? I don't see. We're watching like Tornado Alley. Well, really Tornado and Dixie Alley because we don't know exactly where that jet stream's going to set up and where it's going to place itself. Right now, it looks like a Tornado Alley threat up through the Midwest, Great Lake region, but that could set itself up in Dixie Alley very easily. It's far enough out. What was your new baby? Human being. Double D. I don't get the question. anything faux Iowa FOE. I like that, Diego. No, we're watching next week for Iowa. Thanks, D. Oh. I was like, well, wow, I must be tired. Girl. It's like, what do you mean? Like what? What species? I don't know why my head went there. Sleep deprived, yeah. Yeah, I was working on the merch store all day today, and then I updated the Discord, and I finally got a video out. But then I had to take my son to the doctor because he has ear infections like every other week, and trying to figure out what the heck's going on with that. So, and little 2-year-olds when they have ear infections aren't very happy. Connor sleep deprived is so unhinged. Yeah, I like it though, right? Dude, unhinged Connor's fun. 100% I'll be your baby. Oh, thanks, Matt. All right, we're back to where we were before. Now me and Matt are flirting with each other in stream again. Bruh. Yeah, I got to make the decision. I was like, I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to probably be up to like 12, 1, 2 in the morning. Because I wanted to cover the beginning of this, but yeehaw, ride him, cowboy. Wait, was that 2, Jess? Or was that 1? Yeehaw, ride him, cowboy. Yeehaw, ride him, cowboy. All right, guys. Bromance, it's true. Ear tubes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be a thing. I know. It's sad. It's not that bad. It's pretty normal. A lot of kids get them. I hope my wife's on a stream. She's always like, you tell your stream too much. I probably do tell you guys too much. She's probably right. She's usually right. Anything for Dallas, Texas? Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. There is a possible morning, early afternoon. We'll just call it morning through the afternoon event for Texas tomorrow. Models don't completely agree. It's not a big threat. Little 2%er potentially. I mean, there's a 5% tornado risk zone over Dallas. I think they're going to downgrade it to a 2% tomorrow. Could be wrong though. But yeah, models aren't loving a big outbreak over Dallas. But we have to watch it tomorrow. How's it looking there? Not going to show me. How about Shreveport? Yeah, Shreveport, you're in that 5% tomorrow. You got a hail, wind, and tornado threat. You got a little bit more of a tornado threat, 5%. Timing-wise, we can look at timing-wise for Shreveport. I should probably get off. I should probably get sleep, guys. I want to be able to post another video tomorrow and keep stuff up. I think right now these like midnight, because I'm on the East Coast, these midnight to 3 a.m. tornado outbreaks may be hard for me to cover. Yeah. So let's take a look down here for Shreveport. Yeah, some thunderstorms rolling in through the night. To me, it looks like your biggest threat is going to be pushing in at around morning hours through the afternoon as well, just like Texas. Or just like Dallas, Texas. So, the HRRR doesn't really see much for you, though. HRRR doesn't see much for you. The MPass actually has a little bit of a threat up there near Shreveport a little bit later in the day, towards the evening hours. So something to, HRRR likes earlier, MPass likes later. Let's just call it a whole day threat and pay attention all day. Since the models don't want to agree on anything. Matt. O2 her uptrend coming? You think so? Let me see. Oh my gosh, it's crazy how late it has this stuff starting. Ooh, getting a little bit bigger of a pocket here. We're still seeing this though. We're still seeing these friggin' long tracks. I mean, this would be multiple states if it wasn't Texas, because Texas is huge. But you've got these two storms here that are consistently long tracking like this. These three here. So especially the southern one, and this on the radar here on the reflectivity, this just looks like a massive mesocyclone. You know what they say? Everything is higher in Texas. I thought it was bigger. What? There we go. Yes. Yes, that is true. Yeah, again, Dallas. I'm trying to see what the HRRR model is doing for Dallas. You got thunderstorms moving through or very early in the morning, 5, 6, 7 a.m. But the O2Z's loading, and I want to see what this has for you guys. Keep an eye out here in San Angelo. Probably smart. Hopping off, going to watch Andor with the hubs. Ooh, nice. Nice. Have a good night. You too, Caroline. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we can look at Lubbock over the next few hours. Yeah. You guys got... we'll have to watch you. It looks like most of this severe storms want to stay to your south. Looks like most of them want to stay south of Lubbock. Still pay attention, though. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be too close for comfort, so I'd pay attention in Lubbock. We can look at San Angelo. And then I gotta get off. So if I'm not gonna stay up all night, I might as well get some sleep. San Angelo. There you are. There you are. Yep. San Angelo's in that kind of area of concern. One second, guys. It is in that area of concern because of these consistent long tracks that we're seeing on the HRRR. So, I mean, San Angelo, and this could be a super nocturnal thing for you guys. We could be talking 2, 3, 4 a.m. for you guys. Yeah. Killeen, Texas. This looks to be an early morning setup for you guys. Early morning into the afternoon. But it looks like an early morning setup for you guys. Let me make sure I have you right. You're over there near Austin side. Yeah, there you are, to the north of Austin. Yeah, I mean this is still loading in, but ooh, we are getting a little bit of a... This is kind of holding still here. Let's go back to our 00Z for Killeen. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's fine. Yeah, this supercell really wants to hold. You know, these southern storms are a little more concerning. They tend to not have as much congestion, that much better inflow. They can chug-a-lug-lug on for a little while longer than these storms up to the north typically can. So, yeah, that's getting into your area at around, what is this, 14Z, at around 9 a.m., 10 a.m. tomorrow. And we've got some other kind of clusters popping up there as well. So, and then here's another kind of QLCS setup on the back end. This is going to be evening hours, around 8 p.m. Around 8 p.m. there as well. So, lots to pay attention to tomorrow. And then right here, Laney's screwed. So. What? Someone said, what's going on in Cleveland right now? What's going on in Cleveland? It's raining. Doesn't look too bad. It's raining. We got no severe warnings up there. What, is it windy? You guys did have a little bit of a wind threat today. Boundary radish for sure. 100%. Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna get up tomorrow, update the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's Connor's Climate Corner HQ. Every single morning, I go and I update all the risk zones: tornado risk zone, hail risk zone, wind risk zone, fires, droughts, blah 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 blah. Mesoscale discussion, no SPC discussion, all the good stuff. Thank you, Yali. So yeah, yeah, if you want to join in there, and I'll make my announcement tomorrow morning, talking about everything that's going on, and maybe I'll be able to get on an earlier stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'll see how everything's going when the kids nap and stuff. Maybe I'll get on a couple times. I am on, what is it? Is it maternity or paternity leave? Someone correct me. Paternity leave. I think it's paternity leave. I'm on the guy one. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Jess. I feel dumb right now. Yeah, I'm on paternity leave. So, I'll make it work. We're going to make it work. Get back into the groove of things. Merch shop drop this weekend. I'm going to try to maybe even upload 2 videos if I can. Maybe just, there's going to be times when my son's sleeping I can get some stuff done. I don't have to worry about my 9 to 5. So, you guys are awesome. Seriously, I'm glad to be back. Thanks for all the kind, nice words you use. Sorry that my mind is not making, or my words aren't fully making sense tonight. Yeah. You know how it is in the hospital. It's like, ugh. What's right when the baby's born? It's crazy. All right. Okay, Mesomat. Mesomatt. Most of you know Mesomat is going to get ready to get on. He might not be on right after I get off, but he'll be on soon. And he's going to cover this tonight. And he knows what he's talking about when it comes to tornadoes and severe weather. This is his thing. There it is, Mesomat. If you're concerned at all in Texas tonight, southeastern New Mexico, trust me, he's your guy. Believe me. All right. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate any of the new followers new follows, any gifts, comments, anything, just being in here, being a viewer. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate you guys. And I'll be posting in my Discord tomorrow. I'll be posting another update tomorrow. I'll be on live streaming tomorrow. So you guys are awesome. Everyone have a great night. And I appreciate all the Climate crew, anyone who's in here. You guys are awesome. Later, guys. I'll be on Discord for a little bit. I'll be like on Discord on my phone, probably talking to you guys. So I won't be able to fall asleep right away. See you.